Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Star Trek Online. We are continuing on in the New Frontiers story arc and our next mission is titled Mirrors and Smoke, so let's get our mission brief.
While searching for signs of weaponized protomatter, one of our long-distance research probes made a most curious discovery. It found a Class M planet at the heart of the Gonkrah Nebula. That's not the most exciting news, however. The probe detected the presence of sentient life on the planet. The biosigns were very similar to our own. It is possible that we have discovered a lost tribe of Lukari. We're going to investigate, and we'd like some backup. The probe went offline rather suddenly after detecting the planet. These people might not be very friendly.
Okay, so we have to enter the Gonkrah Nebula in the Alpha Quadrant. As always, I have flown to the mission start point. Rewards for this mission, they're not spectacular. There is a set, the Kantari Fortified Combat set. Nothing too spectacular about it, to be perfectly honest with you. I can't even remember what the set bonuses are, how good the set bonuses are. We might take a look at that when we complete the mission. Anyway, we will accept that and we will jump in. And apologies for that loud noise. That was my phone and a message coming in.
I'm reading a group of starships out there. They're armed, shielded.
Alright, let's get ready for battle. Scan Nebula.
I don't understand. The rest can't attack.
And we took care of them pretty easily.
Alien vessels. There's... By the 14th sacred trees of Lukar, that Kantari on the street looks quite ill.
So I've just remembered. Excuse me, Jesus, if I could only die quietly. This mission...
Reading high levels of toxic chemical emissions in the area.
If memory serves correctly, this is one of the missions where you can actually... where it's helpful to use a rebreather. There's actually only like 2 missions in game that rebreathers are useful for. Why is it I feel like I have missed something?
They still use unregulated exhaust systems? Unbelievable. How peculiar. The doors here have built-in filtration systems. What's that machine off to the side? Some sort of miniature store? It's full of breathing aids. People poison the air here and charge others to withstand it.
Well, scan dripping fluid, that's what I have to do.
Enemy target on sensor.
I've never seen this level of suffering. Oh, they pile their refuse in the streets. It's barbaric.
Just getting set up, because we're going to need this stuff momentarily.
There are still heat signatures on this junk. It was placed here recently.
Kill the Lukari and her alien lackeys!
Enemy target on sensor.
The Capitol building is a short distance from here.
The lunar colony is as marvelous as the Jem'hadar.
Asteroid, contrary to recent studies,
So there's a little hidden accolade for basically going through each of those, I suppose you'd say, pages.
Even here, the poor huddled in misery. What? Another attack?
Oh man, I love mines. Have I mentioned that I love mines? Been a while since I said that now.
Is that the last of them? Let's go inside. The Kantari have some explaining to do.
Excuse me.
Well, this place is a far cry from the smog and squalor we just left, isn't it?
Minister Pentaro is in charge of planetary security. It's his job to evaluate all potential threats, foreign and domestic. The idea of working with aliens, with Lukari, will be controversial. That said, our situation is deteriorating. I'm willing to open a dialogue with outside parties.
Such a dialogue will be monitored, however, in the interest of planetary security.
Your suspicion is misplaced, Minister. We had nothing to do with all this.
You're not wrong, Captain. And we realize the need to do something about it. The privileged few are safe above the pollution, but they live on borrowed time. Ecosystems across the planet are failing. We can no longer afford to...
Prime Minister, do you think it's prudent to discuss such matters with these outsiders?
I believe...
Saving their ships might build some trust with the Kantari.
Alright, I think we can jump into full impulse just to get a little bit closer. I think we'll open up with a gravity well first. Yeah, they look like there's a few ships together.
Fight on! For the Union! For the Kantari!
I'm reading...
Get to the moon and stop those bombs, now!
I hope your people know how to deal with these bombs, Lukari. If this is some kind of trick, you won't live
Okay, so this is in heading right now. And we have to fire on the side that's highlighted. See here? This is highlighted. This is the side where you fire. And it's not here. Right?
detected some sort of an...
So that was a protomatter device that was detonated on the planet. And it's basically killed everything.
Protomatter matrix is stable. We're ready to begin. Initiating primary restoration sequence now.
Something is wrong. Everything just stopped. Why? I don't understand.
And we're beaming down again. This is just going to take a minute to load. It's in slow mode at the moment.
Alright, let's begin by configuring the flow regulator.
Right, let's see. Memory serves is going to be guys coming from this direction. So I want to put mines here. I want to put turrets here. And we can start on this stuff.
Curious.
Crap.
Attacking
They came
us
from
is
this side
unwise.
first. Damn it.
Very unwise.
Don't worry, those other mines, I'm pretty sure they're going to get used in a moment.
I'm far from defensive, Campari.
Maybe I did place them wrong.
I'm taking
no.
fire here. Help! I could use some assistance. Attacking us is unwise. Very unwise. I could use some assistance.
Yeah, this is going pretty good so far.
Campari, cover me while I secure the quartermaster. They just don't know when to quit, do they? Oh, protomatter secured.
Booyaka! Alright, now we can beam back to our ship.
Those were traditionally...
It's not a very difficult mission, this one. We're flying through the content. None of the combat is particularly difficult. Which
All systems
is
are
good.
online. We're ready to go.
It's, you know, the builds are working.
Vessels. Surrender or be destroyed! Fire!
See what I mean? That was really, really easy.
You forced my exile was too good for the Lucari. We should have wiped you out.
Okay, let's target the gravity well on this guy.
Not everyone is defensive. I've suspected 5%.
This is a momentous occasion. I'm glad you're here to share it with us. Diplomacy is part of a captain's job, as you know. I hope I'm up for the challenge. Welcome to the Riskava, Prime Minister. I look forward to working together.
Thank you, Captain. Most kind of you after all that's happened. We almost lost everything today. Instead, we can begin to build a better future, thanks to you. There will be resistance from people like Pentaro, but we must continue to look ahead. To that end, we hope to work together with you and your allies.
I'm happy to hear it. Kentari and Lucari have lived apart far too long. We've recently begun to explore beyond our world. Perhaps we can do so together.
Perhaps. We've got a lot of work to do before then, however.
Indeed we do.
Well then, let's get started, shall we?
And that's the end of the mission. So let's report in, get debriefed, and pick up our reward. Right. I really don't know what to go for. Maybe this, because the rest of the items don't have an energy credit value. So yeah, I'll just go with the war. This, because there's energy credit value to that. So that's easy for me, basically. Right, we're going to leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And my name is Winters, and I'll see you next time. So until then, take care.